Greetings, whiskey folk, and welcome back to Drinking Out Loud, where I am going to tell you all about the BenRiach 2005 Gordon MacPhail, which is our premium dram this month in the Dram Association. You can come and try this for $5 in the store, or for free if you've already signed up for our new subscription model. More information on that at strathliquor.com, or in the last video where I talked at length about the relaunch of our new clubs, and frankly, it's a really good whiskey as well. Check out the Glenallachie video I just posted. Yeah, time for the premium one. So why did we choose this? Well, partially to thank our ongoing partnership with the company that brings these beautiful whiskies in, Authentic, and shout out to James Bourne, who does a stellar job at hooking us up with some fantastic whiskies. We actually have some very incredibly special whiskies coming from Gordon MacPhail quite soon. We're just working out the best way to release them. Yeah, BenRiach. Why BenRiach, though? Well, this whiskey, although it was matured and commissioned, if you will, by Gordon MacPhail, who, of course, being an independent bottler, they don't make their own whiskey. Well, they actually do. They've got two distilleries, but they didn't make this one. But they do mature it. They actually buy the whiskey as new make spirit, and they're the only independent bottler that I know of, at least, that really does that. Yeah, super cool. This is distilled by Billy Walker, which is interesting because the last one was very much a Billy Walker whiskey in the way that it was been recasked and matured, but it wasn't actually distilled by Billy. It's from before his time at Glenallachie. So here we have an interesting pair, a whiskey that was finished by Billy Walker and a whiskey that was started by Billy Walker. All right, let's see how this side of the coin lands. Ooh, I always love these connoisseur's choice hefty bottles. Look at that. Ooh. All right. It's funny. You've got a little window. You can kind of see my monitor screen from the other side. Although I'll move it across so you can see that lovely wooden Drinking Out Loud sign that's Jeff made for me. All right. What do we got here? It is, of course, a Speyside whiskey, as we know. It's BenRiach. It's from 2005. Which makes sense because I introduced it as the 2005 BenRiach. It's cask strength, which is lovely. It's 57.9, aged for 15 years. So it was bottled in 2020 or 2021. Actually, it says right here, it was bottled in November 2021. 238 bottles came out of the Refill American Hogshead. And I'm gonna blank out the tasting notes a little bit. And yeah, let's see what I think of this. Love Gordon MacPhail, fantastic company. As well, you know, I've talked about Gordon MacPhail several times. We've done Gordon MacPhail sort of big grand tasting-esque interviews on this channel with Richard Urquhart. Yeah, let's see what I feel about this Gordon MacPhail. So I love BenRiach. It's interesting, though, because most BenRiachs that people have tried, the official bottlings, have been heavily influenced, let's say, by some kind of wine cask normally. Ex-sherry is definitely the most commonly found. But I love ex-bourbon BenRiachs, but I have almost exclusively had ex-bourbon BenRiachs from the Scotch Malt Whisky Society. So it's going to be interesting to see what Gordon MacPhail's take on it is, because as we know, S&WS doesn't buy new make spirit, they buy pre-aged whiskies. So I expect will be somewhat different. Ooh. But I will first get a glass that doesn't have a fly in it. It's that season, the fruit flies are coming in to escape the cold. All right. Tropical. Very tropical. Very pineapple. I had a lovely burger. They just switched the menu at the Sticky Wicket, which, of course, being that we're in the same building, we've got the same owners. I have lunch at the Sticky Wicket quite often. And they've got this lovely new chicken burger, which is really one of the healthier burgers that I've come across. It is grilled chicken breast with a pineapple ring and teriyaki sauce. And this is very teriyaki sauce pineapple ringy right now. It might just be because that memory is fresh in my mind. Definitely don't get the chicken. But yeah, I'm definitely getting a little bit of that sort of salty teriyaki sauce and the pineapple. Yeah. Ooh, I like that a lot. Super tropical. Little touch of the classic sort of vanilla caramel notes that you'd get from a bourbon cask like this, but tropical is the big takeaway on the nose here. Pineapple rings, absolutely. All right, I'm going in. Ooh. A lot more richer, full-bodied, rounder on the palate than the nose would suggest. The nose is a little bit, one-trick pony on the tropical side of things. The palate is anything but. It is big, it is beautiful, it is round. Yeah. A little bit, kind of actually weirdly similar to the Glenalgie I just had. It has that sort of cookie, biscuity note going. Peaches. A little bit of a citric note. Can't quite pinpoint which one. So I'll say yuzu because it sounds posh, and yuzu just tastes like all the citruses mixed together. See what the official notes are, shall we? Seville orange. Oh, there we go. It was orange. Give way to icing sugar and chili. Interesting. I'll go for a peppery. Fresh passion fruit and pineapple flavors combined with Brazil nut. Medium-bodied with mixed nuts and lime zest. All right. Well, it's orange and lime, so yeah, yuzu. I like the nuts thing because it does have that deeper, richer feeling, and yeah, Brazil nuts is a good shout on that one. It's a lovely dram. A very lovely dram. Nice. All right, well, don't take my word for it. If you're here in Victoria, come into the Strath and try it. $5 or free if you've already signed up for our premium subscription. And yeah, it is regularly priced at, $240.78. And at 10% off, of course, it is $216.70. And that 10% discount is for all Dram Association members, which, of course, is our free-to-join club. So if you're watching this and you're somewhere in Canada and you like the sound of this whiskey, well, join the Dram Association for free and you can get 10% off, and you can swing by the store or we'll deliver it right to you. However, I have a very special announcement to make on this video as well, which some of you may have already seen on your emails, but for those of you who are catching this video before checking your inbox, you know how much I love a connoisseur's choice from Gordon MacPhail. Of course you do. I've already teased that the next release of our 20th anniversary quintilogy, I guess, five whiskies, single cask picks that we're releasing this year at the Strath to celebrate our 20 years. The next one is it's almost here. In fact, it's so almost here that pre-orders are now officially open. So you can head to strathliquor.com, search in that search bar for Ardmore, and I'm sure you'll find it, because it is a 2003 G&M Connoisseur's Choice single cask Ardmore from a refill sherry cask, and it is absolutely phenomenal. It was bottled about 3 days before the Victoria Whisky Festival, and they snuck a bottle off the bottling line to Victoria and tasted it at the grand tasting. So many people came up to me asking to be put on a list for it. Well, we didn't have a list then, but we do now. And if you pre-purchase, if you get this whiskey at the pre-order, you get a very special discount, as we've always been doing. So if you would like the idea of a 2003 peated sherry cask Ardmore bottled at 53.4%, one of 209 bottles, you can pick it up. Regular price $284.26, which is still a good deal for an almost 20-year-old Ardmore. $241.62 at 15% off. That's over $40 off. And we will, of course, have a unbottling video of it, and I'm sure I'll have Brett with me because he loves being here for those ones or our special releases. I look forward to sharing it with you both online and in person very, very soon. We're looking at the second week of October as the launch date. And yeah, pick up your bottle now, reserve it, and you won't be disappointed, I assure you. But also, come and pick up one of these if it sounds like the kind of whiskey for you. And if you're not sure, come and try it in store. Slanchavar, I will see you on the next video, where I'll be exploring a couple of gins in our newly relaunched Juniper Collective. All right, Slanchavar, I'll see you there.